Which of these top teams would you fade thinking like, all right, the depth, one deep is good, but two deep is a little bit concerning?
I think schedule needs to be a part of it too. So I'll do schedule and the two deep. There's four teams. I can't see them falling out of the top 10. Ole Miss, Penn State, Georgia, and Oregon have schedules that say that they're going to win 10 games. And I think that they have the depth, what they've done in the portal, depending, Ole Miss. I love Penn State's coordinators. There's no way I can see these teams falling out of the top 10. But if there is a team, as I'm staring at the coaches poll, Michigan doesn't have a quarterback that can throw. I mean, you're going to live on Jack Tuttle, or you're just going to pull a Penn State in the second half and just run the ball up between the tackles the entire time and not allow your quarterback to throw. That's not sustainable, and that's probably not going to get you to stay in the top 10 there. So I think Michigan is definitely at the top of the list for me. And I don't have a lot of love for Texas, but I'll save that one here coming up.
Yeah, it's funny because there's a lengthy history of it's something like 29 of the last 31 years. I haven't updated the number yet, where you've had at least one team from the preseason top 10 that has not finished ranked at the end of the year. And can I make a case maybe for Florida State? I agree with you on Michigan. You would expect that they'll lose to Texas, lose to Ohio State, and lose to Oregon. And it probably wouldn't be surprised if they dropped another one, given likely offensive woes. But Florida State, you lose, get 10 starters back. You lost basically everybody on defense. Are we sure DJU is a power four type quarterback? All new skill position players. You've got the Clemson game. You go to SMU, who could be tricky in their first year in the ACC. You go to Miami. You go to Notre Dame. The Florida game, who knows at the end of the year. Heck, even the opener in Dublin against Georgia Tech can be a little interesting because the Jackets punched above their weight last year as well. So I think if I had to vote for one, I think Florida State might get my vote as the team that might be the unlikely candidate to fall out of the top 10.
I mean, I would agree with you, because if you look at the ACC schedule of defenses that you have to face, you have to have a quarterback that can get into a secondary and expose them for explosive plays. And are we sure DJ can do that? He had a great offensive line at Oregon State. He had great play action pass from running backs that allowed him to get downfield, but he never showed that before.
The DJU thing, man, I like his family. Like I like. I just don't buy. I don't buy it, man. I hate to be mean about it, but like he completed 59% of passes at Oregon State in a very pass friendly offense. Like that's offense set up for success. I just don't see it happening at Florida State. I'm sorry. That would cloud my judgment on Florida State making any sort of playoff run. So I'm always kind of cautious to say, not mean things, but negative things about players and families I like. Just the truth of it.
Bear Bets full episodes drop twice a week right here on the Bear Bets YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to stay ahead of the odds, and let's celebrate all of our wins together.